Say happy new year. Good boy. Happy New Year. I know we've been missing in action for a few months, haven't we? Don't judge. Of course you put socks on your hands. What else are they for? We don't put socks on our feet. We put socks on our hands. What are you showing everyone? See the Bruno show now. So I just call it Bruno show. Shoo. Don't ask me what that's about. I do not know. So yeah, as I just said, I've been missing in action for a few months. Basically, just wasn't feeling it, and I thought, what's the point in filming if we don't feel it? Mummy goes through phases of being positive, and Mummy goes through phases of being negative, and I just couldn't shake the feeling of previous experiences of knowing that someone out there was watching the videos and getting kicks off my kids, and I couldn't shake that feeling. But it's a new year, it's a new me. Positive vibes. I can't do nothing about other people. Can we? What are we doing? What are we doing? What you got on your hands? You got socks? Look, you're looking behind you, you're there. So what I thought I would do is, as he's going to follow me around with his socks on his hands, is do a brief introduction again. Because I know, like I say, I've not been present for a few months. Some people may be new. I've probably lost a few followers. I don't blame you. So I thought I'd do a quick introduction and tell you what this is all about in our crazy little life. So I'm Katrina, Katie, Kate, Twat, Pugface, whatever you want to call me. I've had various nicknames over the years. I am the mum. They obviously have their dad as well, Jake, but he's at work right now, of 3 delightfully autistic boys. 2 of them are here. Mason, my eldest. Bruno, the middle one. Bruno's the showman of the family. Don't ask me what this is about, I don't know. Yes, it's lovely. I love the socks on your hands. We're going forwards and backwards. I've no idea what's going on right now. But yes, so what we'll do is we'll do a brief description. Come on then, Bruno, follow me around with your socky hands. I do have a vlogging camera, yes. Do I know where it is? Hell no. Tried to look for it to try and charge it up to use it, because Jake will moan at me because, you know, using my phone isn't the best quality. Sorry, he's going to moan at me again for all of this not getting prepared malarkey. Oh, that shows my chins, Bruno. Do you want to come and sit next to Mummy? Come and sit next to Mummy then, like we're doing an interview, yeah? We can show everyone your lovely socks on your hands. Chua chads? Yeah, chua chads. So this is Bruno. What's your name? Are you Bruno? His name's Bruno. He's 10 now. Bruno is my middle child, or our middle child. He was diagnosed when he was 2 because he was that crazy, weren't you? I say he was that crazy because he was my child that was, and still is sometimes, very demanding, very shouty, scream non-stop. And when I say non-stop, I mean, you go, no, that's fine. We have videos of him doing it for literally 3 hours straight, jumping up and down on a trampette. His diagnosis is on the severe end of the autism spectrum. He has pathological demand avoidance behaviours, oppositional defiance disorder behaviours. So basically doesn't like to be told no, and everything must go his own way. He has something called pica or pica, however you want to pronounce it. The same result, meaning he eats anything and everything that he shouldn't. So, you know, every day is a surprise of what we're going to find in his nappy. From string to plastic bags, he's been in hospital with it before, Nerf gun bullets, you know, the foam bullets, swallowed one whole. It's amazing what that boy can consume, but he won't consume a vegetable or a piece of fruit. He has, well, he's on behaviour medication for anxiety. He takes sertraline. It has helped with his behaviour, keeping him calmer. It is for anxiety. Whether it is anxiety that he has, I don't know, but it just helps to settle him a little bit. He's on a very small dose because he's a very small child. His paediatrician once described him as having short man syndrome, and that he spends so much of his energy being angry and controlling that he doesn't allow his body to grow. So he's quite small for his age. So he is my middle child. He is what I call pre-verbal, so he does say some words and he'll babble like what your toddler would do, your typical toddler. But it's very much you have to start the conversation with him or say, Bruno, can you say? And then he'll say the word, he'll repeat it. He won't just come up and, hi mum, I want some crisps. He'll point and, like, for example, I'll say what Bruno wants and he'll go, isps. So it's not always clear, but we get the gist of it and the words that come in. So he's my middle child. Of course, middle child syndrome. Typical standard middle child syndrome behaviour. Here he comes again. He loves to watch videos of himself and to make videos of himself. Can you say, baby shark? Baby shark, Pika, see, he just had a pistachio nutshell in his mouth. Baby shark, do 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 do. Baby shark, do 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 do. Do 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 do. Baby shark, mommy shark, yeah. Do 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 do. Love songs. Baby shark is the favourite at the minute. And Frozen. You like Frozen, don't you? I can see you. I can see you. So that's Bruno. It's not the Bruno show. Should we go talk about somebody else? Yeah? Oh, somebody else. This is his dog here and my dog Bonnie. She is our very lovable girl. She's my only daughter, aren't you, Bonnie? She very much helps to provide support for myself and Bruno. Myself, meaning she gets me out of the house, helps with my anxiety. Bruno, I mean, I'll do a whole different video about that. His behaviour completely changed when we got her. We had a break between having one dog when she passed away and getting this one. And let's just say he didn't sleep for years, basically. There's no way of sugarcoating that. Excuse any messes that you may see going around. Now, this child may grunt and shout and moan at me while I'm talking, so I may have to leave the room. This is Mason. He's what we call a preteen. He's 12. He'll be 13 in April. He's the most beautiful child known to man. Hello. Completely non-verbal. She won't get a whisper out of him. So yes, he's 12 years old. He was diagnosed when he was just turned 3. So back in 2016. He was actually described by his, sorry, I'm all over the place, I know I always have to walk. Described by his paediatrician as one of the youngest children that he'd diagnosed there and then on the same day, because his, I say symptoms, but it's not a disease. The characteristics of autism were very present in him. Never said a word. The signs were probably all there from when he was very young. He's very much likes his own company or the company of adults, doesn't really appreciate the kids. I don't even know really if he's realised he's got brothers yet, to be honest, because couldn't really give a damn. Every now and again you like to play, don't you? He knows I'm talking about him. But it's always on Mason's terms. He just likes the company of adults because adults are more predictable. Would sit and watch films all day if he had the choice, or be up in his room all day. We went for years of him just being in his room, no telly on, nothing. He's not interested in iPads, doesn't play with toys. Keeps himself to himself, goes out with his carers and likes to go to a garden centre because they're quiet and they're chilled. So yeah, his diagnosis is again autistic, on the lower end of the spectrum. We do all his care needs for him, wash him. Yes, he's still in nappies, no communication. He doesn't really care to use pet card communication, doesn't do any form of sign language or Makaton, doesn't really make that much noise. It's all gesture based, his communication. So yeah, if you don't know Mason, it's very hard to understand what he wants, but family, friends that know him, we know, for example, he gives you a bowl, he wants a snack, it gives you his bottle, he wants a drink, he takes you to a certain cupboard where he knows certain things are. So yeah, you're a gesture based, aren't you, boy? He also doesn't like wearing tops when he's at home, so when you see him walking around and it's minus temperatures outside, it's freezing, he just has his trousers on like he's going to display to you now. I can get him fully dressed and he'll take his tops off. Doesn't like wearing tops at home, but he will wear them out in public. We did go years of him just wearing pants in public, and when I say pants, it's just his nappy, which was a brilliant look, wasn't it, Mace? And this boy needs a haircut, don't you? Do you need a haircut, Mace? Is it all in your eyes now? Yeah? That's a common noise with Mace. Doesn't always mean that he's in the mood either. It's just a nice little note that he's found and he's discovered. I'm going upstairs now and I'm going to do it very sheepishly because my youngest child, Mr. Grayson, is my nut bag, complete nut job of a child. I have to check because sometimes, 99.9% of the time, he'll be naked. Let me just check. Yeah, he's naked, so I can't take you in there right now. But Grayson, he is naked because I have managed, but actually he pretty much did it himself, potty trained himself over the summer. So he will use a potty, does his poos and his wheeze in a potty. Every now and again you'll get lucky and he'll use the toilet. So my toilet door is open for him, and one thing you might find in many autism houses is that our water's turned off at the mains up here, so he can't flood the bathroom or scald himself on hot water. But he can use the toilet, which means we can leave the toilet door open for him to use. The bathroom door is cable tied up, so he can't get in there and eat all of the bath bombs, eat the shower gel, because he will eat soap. Not something you probably expect to hear all the time. He comes in his brother's room a lot. He got bought his delightful pirate ship from my mum and dad for Christmas, which he loves because it's a wooden pirate ship. I've just noticed he's peed in it. So when I say he's toilet trained, any hole's a goal, really. Any bowl is a goal. So he'll pee in a bowl if it's there. He'll pee in a cup, so don't leave your coffee mug hanging around. He's been known to pee in the toy boxes at school. Yeah, he'll pee in his toy boxes at home, but that's not so much of an issue because they're his toys. I'll just disinfect them. He pees from a grey height, so which means that he splashes quite a lot, which means his carpet needs ripping up and burning. So we're gonna, in the new year, it is the new year, but our first project is we're gonna rip his carpet and his underlay up, and we're gonna get lino laminate flooring that we can bleach, because no matter how many times we have disinfected, rug doctored that poor carpet, the stench can be unreal. So I'm not going to take you in there. But Gray, you would have seen him. You all know what he looks like. You'll see him in other videos if you haven't. He's 8 years old. He's the happiest, looniest child you'll ever meet in your life. His diagnosis is also autistic, lower end of the spectrum, non-verbal again. Lucky me, I have 3 kids that don't speak. Yes, I've been a parent, I've been a mum for nearly 13 years, but I've never been called mum. Also ADHD, very hyperactive, jumps off of everything. I always say if he was a typical child, he would definitely be like a jackass kind of character, jumping off of buildings, a real adrenaline junkie. Anything is a challenge, anything can be climbed. So much so that he injured himself at school last month, fractured his ankle. So obviously he had a week or so off school. He went back to school, because there's not much they do with fractures these days, and he has to walk on it because now every 4 to 6 weeks he has to go back to hospital because he damaged it so badly that there's blood stuck between the membrane and the bone. So if that doesn't drain away properly, it can restrict the growth of the bone, etc. So that's rare. Hopefully that won't happen. He is hobbling around, but which now means, because it happened somehow involving a chair, pushchair, wheelchair, that he's now terrified of wheelchairs and pushchairs. So it's really fun to take him out anywhere. So this Christmas holidays, I've not been able to get out that much because if I've got all 3 of them, I can't now just bung him in a pushchair because he won't go in it. And I can't be carrying an 8-year-old who is quite big for his age around because I'm not getting any younger. My back certainly isn't. The ADHD is the main concern with his diagnosis because he has no danger awareness. So he is the child that will just run out into traffic. He'll run off. You've seen previous videos. We've gone on holiday to Cornwall where we go every year. Our last one in the summer this year, he ran off to the point where we literally had a search party looking for him. And that's all done in a split second. He'll jump off of everything. He'll put his fingers into electrical sockets, into boiling hot water. He just doesn't care. He likes it. He also likes A&E. Hello, Mace. You okay? So Mason's now just come to join. You've got juice in there still. He's going to moan now. Run off. You drink that first, and then we'll do lunch soon, yeah? What do you want for lunch? Do you want pizza? Or you want a drink? This is what I mean by the gesture. So he will just give me bottles when he wants a drink. He only drinks out fruit shoot bottles. He doesn't like fruit shoot, but he only likes fruit shoot bottles. Let me get a magnet. All of my cupboards, I've got magnetic locks on as well, so they can't get in. So there it is. To the cupboards by themselves, otherwise they would be living off of chocolate, biscuits and ghosts all day, which to be perfectly honest they do anyway, but I can limit the amount that they have. That's just one of the many things you'll find in autism homes is every door is locked because everything can be dangerous. To the point where all of my windows, all of my doors are locked and got alarms on them because they will try to escape. That's another video as well. But yeah. I'm going to do lunch in a minute. Can you wait for lunch now? He's going through a phase of only wanting to eat Oreo ice creams as well, which is really healthy. Yeah, Gray is the hardest one to keep alive in that respect because he has no danger awareness. He's not scared of anything. So yeah, his next hospital appointment will be on Thursday this week, just to again check up, but they can't do much because he'll literally scream the place down from the minute we're in the car park. I can't even hear doctors talk. Last appointment, Jake took him with his mum because I had to do the school run and they always seem to book hospital appointments at school run times. And they were in and out within like 10 minutes because he screamed so much that they kind of just wanted him over and done with because he was doing everyone's nutting. So that'll probably be the same situation next week as well. So there we go. I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old, all with low functioning non-verbal autism, all with severe behavioural problems, class is having a severe mental impairment. In this house, we don't take anything too seriously, so we have a lot of humour. We laugh at the things that we probably shouldn't, because if you don't laugh at it, you'd probably cry. And I ain't got time to be crying and depressed all the time. We don't know life any other way. I don't have a typical child to compare them to. So I parent them in a way which maybe other autism parents don't, because they have a comparison of a typical child. So, you know, some of my techniques of when they're having a meltdown and ignoring that behaviour, it's not that I don't care, it's just the fact that nothing I can do when they are having a meltdown in that situation is going to help them. So it's best for them and for me to keep me safe as well, just to put them in a safe place and walk away. As much as I want to hug them and mother them and make sure they're okay, it's not what they want and that's not what I need. I don't need to be beaten up in that situation either. So yeah, my experience of parenting is just from an autism point of view. I don't know, I can't offer advice from a typical parent's point of view because I do not know. Questions are welcomed. I will try and do vlogs as often as I can. I used to do them daily, but then that got a bit too much because now they're all at school as well. Like during the day, you don't want to be following me around with a hoover and disinfectant because that's literally all I do. But yes, certainly weekends when they're home, interesting life events, I will try and record them for you. So happy New Year, everyone. Hopefully it's going to be a good New Year for everybody. Hey, Bon. So I'm going to get back to the tiles now, go and put some clothes on my youngest because I've got a nappy delivery being delivered today. And normally when I open the door to someone, he'll then just appear behind me, start bollock naked. And that's awkward for everyone involved. So I'm going to go and get him dressed again and put their lunch on. But yeah, thanks for watching and a happy New Year.